A few years ago, I was playing football for the Holland Hurricanes. Now, I'm the head coach. And somehow, they decided that this was a good idea. But there is just one problem. Holland doesn't officially have a conference anymore. The Atlantic Football League we once called home has officially been disbanded, leaving 3 teams in disarray. But, lucky for us, we're not the only ones. Dalhousie and the University of New Brunswick are homeless too. So naturally, they decided to join the Pac-12. And so did we. But that doesn't mean that we're moving all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. In fact, we're just moving to Maine. So now, it's officially on me to build Holland into a powerhouse. And we're starting completely from scratch. Now, what does every powerhouse program have in common? A ridiculous support staff. You've got elite offensive minds, defensive masterminds, recruiters who somehow always convince 5 stars to leave home and move across the country. And then there's Holland. Our offensive coordinator is this guy, and our defensive coordinator is this guy. Yeah, we're fucked. But none of that really matters if I don't actually sign the contract.
Sign it! Go on, check. Sign it, check. Sign it!
You signed it?
So,
I've officially signed the contract. And when you're starting a program from the ground up, you have to decide where you're going to invest your resources. For year 1, I want to focus heavily on building the foundation. And that's why my first major hire is Derek Soto. Derek is going to be our head fundraising coordinator. And honestly, this might be one of our most important hires we will make all season. The goal here is to establish a strong off-season and generate more Dynasty points, and eventually use those resources to improve our facilities, retain our players, and then to develop this program from the inside out. We're not here to build a one-year wonder, we're building a program. But before we start worrying about 5-star recruits, and before we start worrying about our facilities, we need to figure out what we actually have on this roster. So I went ahead and went through the roster, and I identified the 6 players that I believe can become the foundation of this team. First up, we got the man calling the shots, Callum Lord, the sophomore quarterback who's a 69 overall. Followed up by the guys that are going to be catching his balls, Brian Pounds, the freshman wide receiver who's a 73 overall. And alongside him is going to be Howie Aragon, the freshman wide receiver who's a 68 overall. Now taking a look over at our defense, our impact players here are going to be Max Cobbs, the freshman defensive tackle who's a 63 overall. Followed up by the lockdown corner, Tony McGarry, who's a freshman 66 overall. And the man, the myth, the legend, Andrew Sprocky, the freshman middle linebacker who's a 74 overall, an absolute unit in the middle of the defense. These are the guys that I'm building around, but talent only gets you so far. I have expectations. Just like I expect the best from my players, I have to put them in the best possible positions to succeed. So, before we play a single game, I am setting some goals for this program. First and foremost, recruiting. I want to recruit at least 1 3-star player. I want to land at least 1 gem. And most importantly, I need to steal at least 1 player from the University of New Brunswick or Dalhousie. If we were going to continue the rivalry that we had in the AFL and bring it in the Pac-12, we might as well start by stealing their players.
let's go, man.
As a team, we've got 3 goals. 1, I want a player on offense and defense to win a trophy. Whether it's the Dick Butt Kiss Award, the Heisman, it doesn't matter. Win a trophy on both sides of the ball. 2, we have to beat the University of New Brunswick and Dalhousie. No questions asked. And number 3, we need to win at least one of our 2 rivalry games versus UMass or Boston College. Now, as far as our offensive goals, we're going to keep it very simple. 1,500 rushing yards as a team, 3,000 passing yards, and more touchdowns than interceptions. Basically, I just want this offense to score points. Now, everybody knows that defense wins championships. So defensively, we need 20 plus sacks, at least 7 interceptions, and we're going to be holding teams under 28 points per game. So, no pressure. And speaking of pressure, let's talk about recruiting. AJ Haywood, the 6'1" contact-seeking running back. Next, we have Matt Chubb, the 6'2" gadget wide receiver with 85 throw power. Why the fuck does he need that? Moving over to the defense, we have Tyrell Huma, the 6'6", 292-pound edge / D tackle / fucking freak. Next, we have the actual defensive tackle, Cordell Gastineau, the gap specialist defensive tackle. Taking a look at the linebacker, Kurt October, with the lurker archetype. This is going to be Andrew's partner in crime. And last but certainly not least, DeAndre Abraham, the bump and run cornerback, who is a top 100 player player at their position. So the expectations are pretty clear. 3-star player, a gem, and at least 1 player stolen from our rivals. Now we just have to actually convince them to come to Holland. But enough yapping, it's time to play some football. Game number 1, Holland Hurricanes versus the River Toads. Now, a couple things that I do want to mention before we really get into it here. As we kick the ball away into their end zone, will he bring it out? He will. And, oh, actually gets quite a bit. But there is a big hit by number 29 as Tuffy Clark. That's actually a tough-ass name. Wide receiver, that is, I guess, the player to watch out for on these Toads. What I do want to say is Doug Cobb is not officially safe. He is a senior. Andrew Sprocky is actually pushing for a starting role here. We're going to be interchanging Doug Cobb and Sprocky within this game. I think this is actually a perfect game for any of our players that we're looking out for to kind of get a feel for them before the official season begins. Nitty gritty. As we do get a sack here with A-Gap Sprock. A-Gap Sprock blitzing off the edge. Did I see that correctly? Andrew Sprocky, number 52, screaming in there to get the sack. First sack of his young career. We were just speaking of the young fella. What an absolutely electrifying. Holy schmoly. What an absolutely electrifying play to start the season and to start this game, as they have an electric play of their own. Their running back gets 12 yards on that rush. And somehow we're already experiencing some wear and tear damage here. Huge play, number 0. Corbin Kilbrew, the junior outside linebacker there. I'm gonna go with a little bit of a cover 3 action here. Although I do feel like they might run the ball here. And they do run the ball. And their running back is off to the races. Almost gets blown up by number 26, but 26 couldn't bring down Johnson Jensen. Quite the name. And Andrew Sprocky is back out on the field here for this 1st and 10. He does get blocked up. That was a little bit of a problem in practice. Oh my gosh. Am I okay? Am I having a stroke? Like, do I actually need to get checked? So 2nd and 2. I don't see any world where they don't try a run here. Or at least think of it. We get burned. We get absolutely burned on that play. Oof. Oh, we get there almost for the sack. Caleb Silvestro, the defensive tackle, the junior gap specialist. He just gets through there. 2 rip moves. That'll get the job done. Yeah, there you go. Showing a little bit of versatility. These road toads, or whatever the fuck they're called, they really like to they have a knack for this RPO game here. As they're fighting for a 1st down here, it's 3rd and 6. What can this defense do? Started off hot for this game. And the quarterback looks to take off. He chucks it up. Incomplete. Dylan Fritz, the free safety. He just throws up a freaking, I don't know what to call that, like a little freaking booger. Just throws a little booger in the air. These road toads, they're elected to kick the field goal here. That was a really good showing from the defense there. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very impressed with how the defense started. Well, especially how they started. Andrew Sprocky opened up that defensive drive with a huge sack on the quarterback. Bobby Lawrence, quarterback, taking the field here. Now, the main thing that we do is establish an identity, because this early on, we need to do it. We need to figure out what's going to work for us, as we do get a 1st down here. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. I do got this kind of stacked up. Let's give it a shot, though. Oh! Spinning off that tackle. Went for a pass here. Or are we? The illusion! The illusion and the juke at the end of it. Bobby Lawrence, the senior pocket passing quarterback, showing off the freaking wheels there for a second. They do got this stacked up. They do got it stacked up. We're going to switch the play here. We're going to go a little play action scissor here. Finding our fullback underneath. Go, big boy. Go, big boy. Lower that shoulder. There we go. Walter Reinhardt. He's not known for his running ability, that's for sure, or his catching. He's mainly an inline blocker. We're gonna run the ball here to the right side of our line. And Dietrich gets in the end zone for the first touchdown of the season to open things up for the Holland Hurricanes. This is pretty good so far. Not looking too shabby. I mean, this is not a powerhouse of a team, either one of us, at the end of the day. But, nonetheless, a good game is a good game. Ah, losing the assignment. I believe that was Cobb, who's had that... Oh, they're going a little bit of hurry up here. And getting the sack, number 0. Who is that? Who is that big man? I should probably know the name of my players. As the running back comparison here, Johnson Jensen leading the way, 59 to our 25. Corbin Kilbrew, as a matter of fact, was the one that got in there. 2nd and 19. Second quarter has just begun. As they do elect to run it, and getting the cut stick tackle is France, who is dealing with a bit of a foot problem there. Your injuries are not service related, sir. Oh, ho, ho. Number 20, Jimmy Kinsley, the wide receiver, dropping that pass. And that was France again. France is doing a little bit of some. I'm going to pass the ball here. Not too sure who we're looking to pass it to. We're going to roll it out. Just pass it underneath. Making this quickly a 3rd and 8. Things get interesting here. I'm looking for Pounds. Try to see if Pounds can pound it in. Pause. As we do connect with Pounds on the sideline, number 18. As Lawrence finds his wide receiver on the sideline. What a beauty of a catch and what a beauty of a pass. Just throwing it to his outside shoulder. Only where he can catch that. It is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. We are going to run the ball up the gut here. And Dietrich only gaining 3 on that run. 3rd and 6. Lawrence, I think he's just going to look for his reliable target here. Pounds. Really, whoever just gets open. And it might be the tight end. It is. Number 19. Bobby Lawrence tossing it up. At the moment, FCS West has absolutely nothing to combat this onslaught that we're giving them. And there is an injury timeout to Mr. Lawrence. Mr. Lawrence, no. Why? You fucking monster. 52. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's their 52 punishing our quarterback for our number 52 punishing their quarterback. Oh my gosh. The double entendres right now. Ref, throw him out the game. Get him banned. Okay, so Callum Lord, or Callum, whatever the hell his name is, stepping into the game in replacement of Lawrence there. I'm going to go for a screen pass here. Now, the good thing about Lord is he does have a little bit of running ability. What the hell was that? Why did you get nowhere? Bruised ribs. I say we keep Callum in here because we need Lawrence for the whole season. This is FCS freaking poop right now, okay? So we're fine. We'll be fine. 3rd and 7 from the 33-yard line on their side of the field. Just looking for anything here. Anything, and he cannot connect with number 18, making this a 50-yard field goal, and I don't know if we necessarily have the facilities for this. I guess we're going to find out right now as it is up, and it is good getting into the corner. Whew. Damn. Well, that was number 32. The Road Toads are looking to pass the ball here. They do complete it, and Tuffy Clark, 2 receptions, 10 yards. We are kind of holding him down a little bit. Pause. Kind of just making an appearance there, letting you know that he can't be held down forever. They're going to go for a pass here. He's throwing under pressure, gets hit on that pass, and Max Cobbs, the freshman D tackle, making his presence felt on that play. This is a 3rd and inches. And they go for the... Oh! Interception! Number 5! Who the hell is that? Getting a pick 6, Ian Kiernan. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. They thought they had me. They didn't have the freaking computer. Oh my gosh. What were you thinking? Absolutely wild. Ian Kiernan making a name for himself early on in the season. What an amazing freaking play. As they are going to get under pressure there on that throw, making it a 2nd and 10. And Cobbs, the middle linebacker, just showing off a little bit of what he can do in the pass rushing game. Or I guess in the blitzing game. And like I said, it is an open competition. He is still a senior, so he could still definitely play out this season. But I'm not going to say he's safe. I'm not going to say he's completely benched. And the quarterback tries to scramble. Does get 4 yards on that run. Now, Mr. McShell is going to have a bit of a decision to make here. What does he do on this 3rd and 6? As they do not get it. Holy moly. Sacks galore today. Graham Seymour. Actually, he's a sophomore speed rusher. Oh, hold on. Who the hell's number 28? 28. Showing a little bit of speed there. Now, I don't know how much any of this is going to translate to regular season games. Or I guess this is technically regular season, but you know what I mean. Anybody that's not the freaking Road Toads. And I think Lawrence is back in the game. He has checked back in. He says, I'm missing a rib anyways. What's it to you if this one's a little bit bruised? I guess so. Sure. And we do try to pass it out. And Dietrich. It's not even his fault, to be honest. It was a little bit of an overthrow. Not even a little bit. Quite a lot. Bobby Lawrence. Maybe feeling the effects of that bruised rib. Who knows? And that D-end is ready to fuck me. Pause. Oh, shit. Just toss it up. Chuck it up. And he comes down with it. Number 15. What a beauty of a play. This is going to be a fun season, ladies and gentlemen. I was just saying a little Hail Mary, full of grace. Hallowed be thy name. I think that's how it goes. I'll tell you what was graceful. That whole series, that whole sequence there. Under pressure, sort of. Maybe I kind of created my own pressure. I can't even lie. Yeah, I kind of did. Who cares? Just lob it up. Take another shot, why don't you? Oof. Somebody's got to come down with it. And Earl Foster catches it over Harrison here. Now, there is not much time left in this half, as there is 1:34 left. They are at the 40-yard line, so anything is possible. This is not a completely foregone conclusion here, as there is another sack. I didn't see who got it. All that matters is that it was got. And he's under pressure again. Throwing off his back foot. Graham? I'll be honest, ladies and gentlemen. Graham Seymour. I am very excited for this guy to start this season. Scoreboard? Where the hell is the scoreboard? Scoreboard. Hello? Oh, he's chucking it up. Broken up by the free safety. Walt France. Shut down corner. Absolutely doing everything necessary today. Dealing with a bit of a sore foot. Not too sure exactly what's going on there. This whole quarter feels like it's everlasting. I still can't believe it's not even halftime yet, as there is exactly 1 minute left. And there is nothing stopping us from trying to at least get a few more points, as that is a completely overthrown ball. Making this quickly a 3rd and 10. As Lawrence, like I said, might surprise you. He's got a little bit of wheels. Gets the first down. Oh, throwing it to Aragon. Bobby Lawrence, 140 and 1 touchdown on the day. Threading that to his young receiver. Again, finding his man, number 3 down the field. Bobby Lawrence is on fire. A little bit of hurry up here. Trying to get some points before half. Bobby! I don't know how the hell he outran that man. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's accurate. That's accurate. Oh! Got a little bit excited there once I broke the tackle, as people are frightened. It's almost like this, I don't know, 68 overall quarterback that's a senior is not going to be the future here. 12 seconds left, 1st and 10. I presume, yeah, they're just going to run the ball here. Oh, hold on. Hold on. They might score. He's rumbling and tumbling from the 10-5 touchdown. Yep. I'm not very happy with that. The score is 24-10 leading into halftime. Now, I do want to say this. I want to see a lot more of Andrew Sprocky, so I'm starting him for the rest of the game here. See what he could do, see what he's made of. As 25, Dietrich absolutely jukes out that linebacker who almost blew up that play. Bobby Lawrence steps back out on the field. For your Holland Hurricanes, he throws another interception. Bobby, what's happening here? They're going to go for an RPO pass here. 1st and 10 at our 20-yard line. The Road Toads, or whatever the fuck they're called. Look like they are going for a pass, and they are. Andrew Sprocky gets the interception. Andrew Sprocky running it. Andrew Sprocky read that play from the whole way through. I'll be honest, guys. I think we have a serious competition here. And I think Andrew Sprocky is leading the charge. Andrew, the freshman middle linebacker, making an absolute name for himself in this game. Getting a sack, an interception, blowing up plays. As this is a 2nd and 8. We're going for another run here. Wow. Maybe we should stop going for the run. Lawrence taking the field. This didn't go well the last time. Andrew Sprocky is on fire right now. Throw it to him again. You won't. You won't. Cowards. Cowards, I tell you. 2nd and 3 from the 25-yard line. The Road Toads are... Well, they are moving the ball right now. Nope, but number 5 can. Oh my gosh, for another interception on the day. When will it end? Ian Kiernan, 2 interceptions. Ian Kiernan, his name has been said a ton today. As you guys will remember, in the first half, I believe it was, getting the pick 6, and now to open up the 3rd quarter, getting another interception. Absolutely devastating. Go! As Braggs almost breaks a touchdown, gaining 50 on that run. Now, how will this fare against, I don't know, anybody that's not these guys? Yet to be seen. And Spencer Bragg also making himself known, letting us know that, hey, I am not to be forgotten. I do think he is a senior, though, so, I mean, yeah. Anyways, getting a touchdown here with Dietrich. Spencer to Dietrich. Or Lawrence to Dietrich. My apologies, Mr. Lawrence. This might be special this year. I do believe Dietrich is a senior, though, as we have like a billion seniors on this team. We have something cooking here at Holland. Oh, shit. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. The Road Toads get sacked. Is that Cobbs again? Giving absolute maximum effort and maximum punishment to this quarterback. He's been disrupting this game this whole time. Him, Andrew Sprocky. There's so much youth on this team that is actually making a big impact. As they do get a gain of 5. Greg Taylor runs it actually backwards. Let's see what they try to cook up here. Let's see if we could put a little bit of... Okay, let's put a damper on their plans. John Everett leaping up to swat that ball away. Now, what I will say is I will be changing the sliders throughout the season, because this does feel very easy. I know it is still an FCS team, but still does feel rather easy. Pretty good return there. Go for a little bit of a play action here. Maybe confuse them. Maybe not. Going up for that catch. Was never coming down with that. Oh, he's open. And he whiffed. Lawrence, my friend, what are we doing here? Quickly turn to a 3rd and long. It's 3rd and 10. They look to be bringing some heat, and they do. Oh, fuck! What a hit! What a hit! Sizer just sized him up. Sizer absolutely putting some punishment on that returner. As we get nowhere with Bragg. Gets no bragging rights on that run. A little bit of play action here. Do we catch them off guard? Maybe a little bit. And we get another touchdown. What a beautiful way to open things up here at the Eye of the Storm Stadium with Carter Baum. Alright, Sizer, if you want to do that again, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Or anybody. For that matter! Was that Andrew Sprocky? That was not... Wow, oh my gosh. I might get kicked out of my apartment. That was the Cobster putting the absolute biggest hit on that returner. A minute 24 left in the third quarter here. I'll be honest, I'm not too sure how much more running they're going to be doing. The only thing they should be doing is running away. Anybody and everybody is getting a sack. It's like, I'm like Oprah out here. You get a sack. You get a sack. Everybody's walking away today with at least one sack. 3rd and 14. The Road Toads try to get it off. Oh, come on. Come on. Yes! Oh my gosh. Huge block by the fullback. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why you go out and you get a fullback. They are absolutely risking it all. Not that it matters as we get the touchdown. As pressure gets in there, A-Gap Sprock almost gets the gets another sack as France with another deflection there. I've yet to say something bad about France. And now, there is a lot of season for things to be said. Maybe things I regret and take back, as there's a huge sack. Max Cobbs, again, for his 3rd sack on the day. Max Cobbs, how do you do it? 3rd and 20. Your final score is 48-16. Hurricanes absolutely demolish the FCS West Road Toads. Now, just looking at this from an outsider's perspective, we probably look like we're going to the national championship. I'm here to damper those expectations when you look at the team that we face. If you're named the Road Toads, it's a foregone conclusion that don't take any of this serious. Now, if this win doesn't tell every 5-star recruit out there to come join this team, then I don't know what to tell you. So that's going to do it for episode 1, ladies and gentlemen. Holland Hurricanes absolutely did what was necessary to come away with that win. Now, will the same be said next week in a rivalry game against Boston College? That is yet to be determined. Anyways, I'll catch you guys then. Y'all take care.